Welcome back to Gardening by the Bone. Thank you once again to the garden crew for tuning in to a brand new video. And to those of you that hadn't subscribed and you want to know how you can be a part of the garden crew, just click on that subscribe button, click on the like and the share, and click that bell so you know when I put up a new video. And don't forget to drop me a comment. Talk to me, garden crew. With the day garden crew, it's all about the potatoes. Me and my son, we about to be harvesting these potatoes. We got the Kennebec and we got the Yukon Gold. Y'all come on and take a walk with me. Okay, garden crew, check these potatoes out. These my son potatoes right here. He got the Yukon Gold in these 5-gallon containers. What y'all think? Oh, they look like they ready to be harvested. They all falling down. They looking bad. Now let's walk over here on. These are mine right here. This first container right here, this is all falling down, and half of the other one falling down too, and they dead. So that's enough. Hold up. I'm getting distracted, garden crew. Look at this joker right here. Y'all have problems in y'all garden with these lizards. Look at him, just sitting there. But anyway, garden crew, back to these potatoes. Okay, we getting ready to harvest these potatoes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a little area over here. This is on the other side of the barn, where you see the new raised bed right there. Y'all know y'all seen it on the last video. It was all grown up, so that let you know that this video was already prepared before I made that video. Y'all remember I told you? I said the garden was just growing so fast I had to let y'all see what was going on. So y'all check it out, garden crew. I'm getting ready to lay my tarp down, and we gonna have some action. So garden crew, y'all about to see me roll these potatoes around here. I'm using these carts because those potatoes, these are some 27-gallon containers, and they full of soil all the way to the top, plus the potatoes in it, so they kind of heavy. So I try to use this cart, use whatever means of help that you can get, instead of right here trying to break your back and hurt yourself. So don't try to hurt yourself. You work smarter, not harder. Right here you see us removing some of that mulch. You know that free mulch that I got back in the fall that's in that black bag? That's what you see me putting in this big black container right here. And I'm not throwing it away, I'm saving it. Because why would you throw it away for and you can use it again? Just a little tip for your garden crew. Everything in your garden you can pretty much reuse. You can recycle. You can recycle the soil. You can recycle some of the mulch, except there are some exceptions. If you got some plants that had disease or something like that, you won't want to reuse it. But many times you can recycle things in the garden, so keep that in mind. All right, garden crew, that's enough talking. Y'all ready to see some potatoes? Well, here they go. This is my first pull right here. And this plant right here has a few and got some nice size. These are those Kennebec white potatoes. I got these from Tractor Supply. And I wanted to try them. I never grew them before. My son right here, he's showing them to you. But one thing I want to tell you, garden crew, about this harvest here. I was kind of disappointed with my harvest because I was expecting to get a whole lot more potatoes. Not that I'm not appreciative, but I was expecting a whole lot more. And I think the reason I didn't get a whole lot of potatoes is I don't think I planted my potatoes deep enough in the soil. So those of you that have planted potatoes before in containers, y'all get in the comments and let me know if y'all ran into that or y'all had the same issue or something like that where y'all didn't get a good harvest as well. But I am appreciative of the potatoes that I did get. But I was kind of disappointed at the same time. I'm looking, garden crew. We got to be some more in there, garden. Y'all look right there at that tree. Y'all see these are the ones that I harvest. This is a 27-gallon container. What y'all think? Y'all think I should have had more potatoes than that? I'm looking and I don't see no more. But this is what we got going through. God, crew, watch this here. Y'all see how heavy this container is? I'm struggling just to move it that little bit. So just imagine if I would have moved that thing all the way from the other side of the barn. Not today, going crew. Okay, now my son, he getting ready to harvest one of his 5-gallon containers. He planted now when he planted these seed potatoes, the package just said yellow potatoes. It didn't say Yukon Gold. It didn't say. So we just gonna go ahead and assume that these are Yukon Gold. They look like it. They just didn't have the name on the package. But y'all check out his harvest. As y'all gonna see, he had a really good harvest in his 5-gallon containers. Y'all can't really see his harvest, so let me move this camera back a little bit so y'all can see his harvest. Yeah, there you go. Now y'all can see what he's harvesting. Now this is just his first bucket, and I want y'all to see his harvest. Now he planted in these 5-gallon containers, which he had 3 of them, so that makes 15 gallons. I planted in them 27 gallons, which would make 54 gallons. And I think just about we come out with about the same amount of potatoes, or maybe, somewhere close to that. And I don't know about my math, but that math ain't mathing right. Go on, crew, y'all tell me about it. Okay, what we're doing is I'm gonna let him harvest two of his gathers. I already harvested one of mine, and so he gonna harvest two of his, and he gonna save his last one, and then I'm gonna harvest this one, and then he gonna do his last one. So y'all look at his harvest. I mean, his potatoes, they look real good, and look at the when he pull them out the bucket. Look how deep he planted his potatoes in this soil. He has potatoes all the way down in the soil. And I think that's where I made a mistake, where I didn't plant mine deep enough. All of my potatoes was on the surface. They was on the surface. So remember that, garden crew. If you plant some potatoes, make sure you plant these potatoes deep enough so you can get a huge harvest. Cigar Crew. I hope y'all enjoying the video. I done did a lot of talking. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and let the video play out. And y'all get in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think about the potato harvest. Y'all tell me what y'all thinking about me dropping these 2 videos a week. And I'll get back with you. Well, there you have it, garden crew. We got all the potatoes harvested. As you see around here, we got them curing. And I appreciate y'all for watching. And garden crew, remember, we got action. And to those of you that hadn't subscribed, go ahead and click on that like, that share, and click on that bell so you be notified every time I put up a new video. Remember, this is gardening by the bone.